Okay, today we're going to be talking about correlation and causality. So some statements to consider. A study of primary school children found a high positive correlation between shoe size and reading ability. Can we conclude that having small feet causes a person to have a low level of reading ability? Or is it just that as children grow older, their reading ability increases, as does their shoe size? Now let's think about this, guys. Reading ability and feet size. Is there in any possible way, a correlation between them? Will one affect the other? I'm not even going to answer that question. I think you guys already know that. The next part says the number of days a patient stays in hospital has been shown by a study to be positively correlated to the number of beds in the hospital. Can it be said that these hospitals are encouraging patients to stay in hospital longer than necessary to keep their beds occupied? Or is it just that bigger hospitals treat more people with serious illnesses and these require longer hospital stays? Again, it's quite forward. What do you think about it? While you might establish a relationship between two variables, this in itself is not sufficient to imply that a change in one of the variables will cause a change in another. Excuse me. For example, if you gather data about crime rates and unemployment rates in a range of cities, you would find that they are strongly correlated. Because we know that if people are unemployed and they need money, more likely than not, some crimes will happen for them. But you can then go on and infer that decreasing unemployment will lead or cause a decrease in crime rates. Don't know how we'd go about decreasing unemployment. We'd have to give these people jobs. It may, but we cannot make such a conclusion on the basis of correlation alone. Many other possible explanations could be found that might equally explain both a high crime rate and a high unemployment rate. Factors such as home background, peer group, education level, and economic conditions are possible explanations. Thus, two variables may vary together without one directly being the cause of the other. And we must be aware of not reading too much into any relationships we might discover. The next section, this is 4i as well, is going to be working out which graph we would use. One of the problems that you will face is choosing a suitable graph to investigate a relationship. Following guidelines might help you in your decision making. So if you've got a dependent variable, which is categorical, and the independent variable, which is categorical, you could use, or you would use, a segmented bar chart. If you've got the dependent that is categorical and the independent, which is numerical, parallel box plots would be the go. If you've got categorical with two categories only and the numerical for the independent, a back-to-back stem plot. And if you've got the dependent, which is numerical, and the independent, which is numerical, a scatter plot would be the go there.